I see this in the comment section when we talk about Errol Spence being a Hall of Famer. I mean, it's kind of being a topic. We was talking about this a year or two ago. After the Crawford fight, a little bit after that, when Crawford brought it back up, I mean, what he said was facts. And people go, oh, it's disrespect. It's not disrespect when you speaking facts. You need to do more. You know, and if you're really a Hall of Famer, there's a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame that's not a Hall of Famer. But nonetheless, people saying if Errol Spence is if Triple G's a Hall of Famer, then Errol Spence is a Hall of Famer. Let's talk about that. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Interesting. Triple G best win is Danny Jacobs in a debatable. A lot of people thought Danny Jacobs won that fight. So, you know, Errol Spence had better wins than Triple G. Ugas was a better win than anything Triple G had right then and there. Sean Porter fight was close. I guess that's the equivalent of a Danny Jacobs fight. He beat Danny Garcia coming up after an accident. Beat Lamont Peterson. Who else did he beat? You know what I mean? That's the guys I can think of off top, right? And Triple G, who did he beat? Gabriel Rosado, Daniel Gill. Come on, who did the fuck he beat? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at his resume, he really didn't beat Sergey Derevyanchenko. So when he stepped up in competition, it became razor thin close. Derevyanchenko, close fight. Danny Jacobs could have went either way. See how he robbed Danny and got robbed by Canelo? A lot of people thought it all balanced itself out. So, I mean, I think they make a great case. You know, Triple G, I think, collected, did he collect 3 belts? I think Triple G collected 3 belts. I think he had the WBA. I'm not sure. WBC, IB. I think he had 3 belts. Errol Spence had 3 belts. So, or whatever. I don't know if he had 3, but let's just say he had 3. Yeah, Errol Spence got better names. That's a fact. Now, on the scale of a skill level, who was a more skilled fighter, I would probably say Triple G. But he had been doing it his whole life. Errol started boxing at 12 years old. So you also got to factor that into the Errol Spence thing, that he was a late bloomer. He was late to the sport and everything he accomplished. Most people that started that late, that's late to the sport. Maybe he started at 15, excuse me. They start that late. They don't accomplish what Tevin Farmer, what Gabriel Rosado accomplished. He came in the gym at 18 years old. Made to HBO. So, I you know, people say, well, Adrian Broner's a Hall of Famer. I mean, by the letter of the law, y'all are, yeah. I've never been high on Triple G. He is overrated. He's overrated. If he looked like he had the same skin color as me, people be saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, had great skill, but didn't have the will. He was a mercenary. This motherfucker should have been an Al Heyman fight. That's all he cared about, the money. He didn't take no risk in his career, none. They fought bum after bum after bum after bum after regular fighter until they got the Canelo fight. That's it. And then when it was time to prove that he had a superior chin, he didn't go all out for that Canelo win. He played it safe. He should have sold out and really sold out. That's you know, like I said before, I agree with that assessment. I believe Errol Spence had the better names. And the only reason they started talking about Triple G title defenses being up there is because he defended a fake belt. I don't count that. His title defenses are the Reggie WBA belt. I think, well, he's the same age as Kelly Pavlik. Didn't fight Arthur Abraham when they both was around Germany. Didn't get Sergio Martinez. Come on. And Julio Cesar Chavez. He didn't get, this dude was a silver medalist, right? You look at Triple G in the beginning of his career, he was so robotic. You know, he was so robotic in his career. Very robotic. And even he was a little bit robotic when he got to the world stage. So it was a reason they hit him. So, yeah, I believe Errol Spence had a better career. Don't let Errol Spence get a belt at 54 if he continues to go on. That's common sense. But they see Triple G in this light that he wasn't in. He fought nobody. Curtis Stevens. Excuse me, great knockout, but he absolutely fought nobody. He beat nobody. To be at a division in your heyday, in your time, that had Sergio Martinez, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in there, same age as Kelly Pavlik, Arthur Abraham, and you fought Nathan. You fought none of them. You didn't fight a Matt Korobov. You didn't get a Peter Quillen. Peter Quillen said he shortchanged them. You didn't get none of them. None of the semi names that was at that division that you got. You got none of them. So like I said before, Errol Spence, fought everybody but Keith, and he lost to Terrence. You know what I'm saying? And Triple G did beat Kell Brook before Errol Spence, but Kell Brook had to jump up 2 weight classes to fight him. And he was getting pieced up early in that fight too. Kell Brook was winning that fight. Couldn't sustain it, but... So yeah, I'd agree. Triple G ain't no Hall of Fame fighter by the letter of the law. They just hyped him up to be one. But you look at that resume, that's a Hall of Shame resume. For a silver medalist, Hall of Shame. He ain't no fucking Hall of Famer. And they know it too. So easily Errol Spence had a better career than Triple G. His whole existence in boxing was to get to Canelo. That's it. His whole existence in boxing was to get his money and get out. That's it. I ain't mad at it. Let's talk about he was like some great all-time great middleweight. The fuck he wasn't. He ain't top 10. He ain't better than Jermaine Taylor at middleweight. Better than Bernard at middleweight. Sugar Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta, Carlos Monzon. Come on. It fucking ain't better than Sugar Ray Leonard at middleweight. Let's stop it. He ain't better than Sergio Martinez at middleweight. He wasn't better than Canelo at middleweight. He wasn't better than Roy Jones Jr. at middleweight. Shit. Who else we got around that hole? You know what I'm saying? Winky Wright probably was a better middleweight than he was. Don't miss me with that. Shit, Mugabe probably would have put hands, foot, and toes and elbows on him. Damn, I left my watch. I just felt like I had my watch. I took it off when I took a shower. Yeah, I left my fucking watch. I left it on my bed. I'm like, damn, I feel like I had it on when I was before I went to the gym this morning. I ain't put it back on. But it is what it is. But yeah, I agree with y'all in the comment section. I wholeheartedly agree. Triple G was one of the most overrated pussy ass fighters of all time. Then he's a fucking liar. You know, I didn't say I didn't want to fight Andre Ward. My English, there wasn't nothing wrong with your English. No, Andre Ward. Like, come on, man. He's another dude that got hyped up over sparring. He dropped Kovalev in sparring. That was his whole claim to fame. Oh, can Triple G get to America? Man, why he got to America? What the fuck so special about this guy? Come on, what is this motherfucker? He got a learning disability or something? You know, he didn't even fight nobody. He wasn't trying to fight nobody. He was just trying to get the bag. When he got his chance versus Canelo to show that he a knockout king, he came up short. Tell me when I'm lying. He came up short. Second fight, got beat up again, came up short. Lost to Derevyanchenko, lost to Danny Johnson. Like I said before, all his name brand fights he lost or he should have lost. Daniel Gills and Curtis Stevens and fighting guys, everything was fighting setups that make him look good. And once again, as with Lomachenko, white America didn't buy into Triple G. He wasn't from America. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Do you want to come back to America? Do you have your passport? Shout out to R. Kelly. Come on, man. They could have kept Triple G, man. They could have kept the first G, the second G, and the third G. Little G. No time to go step up and wait to go fight Andre. What are you doing? I don't know English. I didn't mean to say I know. You like pussy. Them folks love Triple G. Oh man, wait till Triple G get to America. The middleweight division is gonna be. I'm like, silver medalist taking his time to get to America, and I seen why. Ass. This motherfucker was Mr. Roboto. Mr. Roboto. Come on, that motherfucker is trash. That nigga was in the 80s. That motherfucker would have been carrying Marvin Spit Bucket. Come on, man. That's fucking. Nigga wasn't even a sparring partner in the 80s. Nigga was the mop nigga. Rock, clap that spit bucket, rock. My Mick voice. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. Peace.